Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I am Marnell. Thank you for joining me today. I want to share with you this book today. I bought it from a thrift store. It has a huge spine with a lot of music pages. But as you can see, it's kind of a beginner music book, and so it doesn't have a lot of notes. So I thought I'll do something with it, to alter it, but still use the music, so I can still see the music notes. So at first, when we drove to Nanaimo last week, it's like a 5-hour drive, an hour and a half on the ferry, more or less. So I thought I'll take this book with me and some scrap papers and start using this as a collage book, but not totally collage the entire page, to leave some of the notes. But once we got in the car and we were already on the road, I realized I forgot glue. So I had to figure out something else to do on the road. I can't sit still for 5 hours. So luckily I did take had some watercolor paints with me, so to my husband's worst nightmare coming true, somebody painting in his vehicle. Anyway, so I started painting these pages just with watercolors. I'll show you in a minute. I just used cheap watercolors. I also had, let me see if I have some metallic. Yeah, so I had some metallic paints in there as well. As you can see, I don't know if the camera picks it up. There, the dark spots are copper. So I did a couple of those, made some markings, painted a little bit, but I'm not a painter. So it has to be something really simple. And I did quite a bit of pages. You won't believe, because I was painting on the way there and painting on the way back, because of course once we were in Nanaimo I forgot to buy some paint. So yeah, I've painted all these pages and some pages in my glue book as well. So I thought I'll come along today and we can use some of these pages and make some envelopes and small bags. I did these double-sided because I wanted to make some envelopes with them, and I think the single-sided ones we can use for bags. Of course, these would be very handy as well for making, using in collages and other background pages. Let's do this. Oh, this is the middle of the center. Okay, that should be enough to start. Let's make an envelope first. So I painted them both sides so that the inside of the envelope is pretty too. And of course, because I'm folding it, parts of the envelope will be upside down. Let's fold it this way. So some of the notes will be upside down, but that's okay. I'm just going to do this and this. Just make a couple of folds. I'm not measuring. They might not even be the same length over here, but it's a handmade envelope. It shouldn't be perfect. So I am going to cut this piece off, that. So I'm cutting towards where that fold was on an angle, and then just straight. And then on this side, same thing, cut towards the corner, both on an angle. And if you want them to be the same, cut that a little bit off, then you can also just flip them over and line up the folds and then cut. Or you can obviously make a template. I know if you have a Cricut, you can do them on the Cricut. There's lots of options. I think I'm going to cut a little bit of this edge off that I didn't totally paint. And there's my envelope, so now I'll just glue. Let's make another envelope quickly. Maybe I'll make this one a little smaller and cut this off. Oh, that's not straight. And on this side too, and then this one will be a little smaller than the other one. There's my bone folder, the flap. Then yeah, so my daughter thought I was absolutely crazy, and like I said, my husband too, when I pulled out the paints and my water bottle to start painting in the car. But as I said, I just can't sit still for that long. I have to do something. I can't read while I'm driving. And lined up the folds and copy this side. Okay. So there's my envelope, and I think I'm gonna cut this off again just because I didn't paint all the way to the end. Oh, where's my glue book? I'm getting glue on my table. Okay, so this one's more a square envelope, and then I'll make a couple of little bags that I can just paper clip onto a page, or so these are just, oh, this is double, both, don't need both. Let's use that one. So for the bags, let's make a bigger bag first. That's just like this. Like this. And I'm thinking maybe I'll cut this a little smaller so it would fit onto my page. So it's basically just an envelope without the flaps. I'm going to do this and just go straight up. And then, so yeah, I've had a couple of people say that they can't hear me. I have been trying numerous microphones. I'm just gonna quickly, I got this is scissors that the hairdresser will use to thin out the hair. I saw this on Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah's on Shabby Dabby Doodah, and I think this just makes a really nice. It works perfectly for faux stamps as well, but it gives you that same look that some of the bought glassine bags has. Anyway, back to the sound. So I've been trying out different microphones. If I watch it on my my iPad, the sound is not too bad. But my husband said that he couldn't. The sound was kind of muffled when he was watching it on his phone. Let's just use this glue. So please let me know if the sound is not working. I am using a new microphone today, and I have another one on order from Amazon, so we'll have to see what works. So I'll just make another little bag. Let's make a really small one this time. So this one has just regular pink watercolors, and then also yeah, let's do this one like this. And then also, sorry, the metallic pink watercolor paint. And let's just do the top with this. Oh, I dropped one of my envelopes. The top with this scissors. I ordered them from Amazon, and I think they were thinning scissors. And so I'm just gonna do it differently this time. So they meet in the middle, and then just a small flap on the bottom. Just cut at a slight angle. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep painting in this book. I really like just the fact that I have painted papers on hand, and I can do this in front of the TV because it's a nice thick book. I can just put it on my lap and paint. I might not use this for collaging, or I might even do that as well. It's kind of overcast today and gloomy. There's definitely a spring day, but it's not as warm as it's been over the weekend. But spring is definitely in the air. So let's decorate a bag and not both blue. Let's do the pink one and this one. You can always, I've got to bring gesso, but you can always put gesso on here just to kind of let the background fade if you feel that it's too much. But I think this is not too dark. Okay, what shall we decorate with? There, I got these little containers. I've had them for years with small flowers in them. I have some cutouts from books, lace, fabric, words. So, and I have some book page. Let's try this. And that might be too busy. I have some stamps here as well that we can use. So I think let's start with the book page and just that's maybe a little bit more square. This page is very brittle. That side has a little bit of texture on it. So, and maybe not as square. Let's do some stamping on here. How about this? This is Stemholt's school desk, CMS 057. I don't know if this is still available. Probably. I'm not sure. I bought it at Amazon quite some time ago. Where will I put this? Not a lot of space on my desk. And let's do distress oxide. Just want it here and there. I don't want it all over, and maybe not too square. Okay. The book page. And I have these beautiful roses from a rose book about roses. Maybe not that color. This one's huge. I don't know if it will. No, it's too big. Okay, or maybe we should go with one of these vintage ladies. What's this? I don't know, can't remember where I found these. If somebody sent them to me. Oh, I like that. Let's do that and see if we can find something, maybe a bird, something a little bit more colorful. Nope. Flower. There's the hydrangea. This looks more like a sunflower. Does it really matter? Let's. Okay. Maybe this. Oh my goodness, why is it so hard? This is too purple with that blue. Let's skip that altogether and do the hydrangea. Yes, I like it on here. And shall we do some blue lace? No, then it's too blue. Let's do, oopsie, this doily. We'll cut a piece of that off. Okay. A piece of the doily, the hydrangea, and we've tried to find something else. Keep it fairly neutral, maybe. Or maybe a stamp. These are just big stamps. Maybe find something. I had 2 red stamps on here somewhere. stamps. Show you what I'm looking at. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for something that might give it a bit more color. Maybe that's an option. Should I go for blue? Yeah, that's probably not the right color. Oh, that's nice too. To find the right one. Maybe I should do like a pink. What's on this one? Let's do this one. See how it looks. Okay. Maybe this. Okay, let's see. This might be too big on here. This. Maybe I should have glued that paper down. This. Yep, let's go with that. Okay. Oh, this paper is so brittle. Hope I don't tear it. I do want that piece of paper to stick, because it gives a little bit of texture. I still have not found my steel pen for my art glitter glue, and this one is just making my glue brown. Then I'll do this, this and this, maybe this in the back. Okay. And the hydrangea, I've got all of these from gardening books, and so I can't remember which book this one comes from. Oh, I've got my spreader. Okay, and then the lace. Shall we use the art glitter glue for this, because it's drying fast. Okay. Okay. Shall we add maybe a word? Let's see. Not see-through, trust your soul. Yep, let's do that. I'm going to do that with the art glitter glue again. Yeah, I don't think this is on sticker paper, because I did print a lot of these on sticker paper. Okay, and maybe have this copper wax, metallic wax. I'm just going to use my finger and maybe just add to this the edge a little bit, just slightly. Don't want too much. It's so easy to overdo, go crazy with this. See, with the wax. Let's do the back. So I don't think I'm gonna decorate the back, even if I just, or maybe I'll just add a small flower on the back if I want to clip this just on a page rather than gluing it. So maybe on the back I'll just add, let's find something quickly. Oh, this is nice and small, and some paper again. I'm sorry, I hit the light, and I was thinking of something else. Oh, maybe this lady, just make her smaller. She's too much background. And I think I'm going to add some of the wax as well. Oopsie. Oh no. Okay, too much wax. Oh, that looks okay. Okay. Let's glue all of this down. It's upside down. It's okay. Oh, this is very small. Maybe I should use the art glitter glue rather than the glue stick. I'm just going to tear this apart because it's very small. Okay. The waxed lady can can use the glue stick in there. Okay, the envelope is, you can always round those corners or shape it differently, but that's the envelope I made from my painted book pages. And then we can decorate this one. Hopefully it will go fast. This is the little baggie, so it's not double-sided, and so this can be glued like on your page as a pocket, or maybe even as a flip you want to, or you can just pin it in. So for this one, I wish I brought my gesso. Let's do, I like that. Just clean it up a bit. Is it square or not? Okay, let's do that. And shall we do, there was a, there was a group photo. No, I can't find it in here. Let's just do him. So kind of the and this is a girl. Let's do a girl and lace. And then you'll have to make a tag or just put some stationery paper in there to add to your inside your bag or pocket. Let's add some lace in the back behind her. Shall I put her on an angle? Maybe something like that, and maybe a flower. Okay, let's start gluing. So this I don't take up the whole day again. Just going to put some glue stick on the lace and then art glitter glue just more or less where I want it, because it's impossible to cover the lace with art glitter glue. And this one will need art glitter glue again because it's a really small little dainty flower from the gardening book. And shall we put some wax on her and try not to overdo it this time? Maybe if I put it down on my glue book, because it is a flimsy piece of paper. It's not printed, it's just printed on regular coffee paper. And okay, let's see. She still has a lot of copper on, but this gives a little sparkle, but little bit of sparkle. Maybe I'll have to add some art glitter glue as well because it's on the lace. Okay. Okay. So there it is. Goodness. So I've made 2 envelopes, different sizes, because I didn't measure. I can use, and the back is decorated. This one. Let's clean up a little bit. And then the 2 bags. I didn't decorate all of them, but yeah, you get the idea. So bring out your watercolors. No, that might be too much. Bring out your watercolors and start playing with it on paint. I didn't gesso this. I didn't prepare the pages before I started the watercoloring. I just waited for each page to dry and then I started the second one. The pages are a little thicker and matte. It's not glossy, but try it out and show me or tell me what you've done, or send me some photos on Facebook, or and please let me know about the sound if it's still a problem. I am trying another microphone tomorrow, so we'll see which one works the best. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please enjoy the rest of your day and join me again tomorrow. Bye.